Emma Rodriguez spent 2 years of her life saving every penny to buy Taylor Swift concert tickets for herself and her mother. She worked after school, on weekends through summers, never spending a dime on herself. And then in one moment, a stranger on the internet stole it all. What happened when Taylor Swift found out didn't just get Emma justice, it changed the law and helped thousands of other victims. This is the story of how one teenager's heartbreak turned into a movement. It was August 2023 in San Diego, California. In a small bedroom decorated with homemade Taylor Swift posters, a 16-year-old girl stared at her phone screen in disbelief. Her bank account showed zero, her email had no tickets, and the person who'd taken her money had vanished into thin air. 2 years of work, gone in seconds. But what Emma didn't know was that her nightmare was about to become every scammer's worst fear. Emma Rodriguez was 14 years old in the summer of 2021 when she made herself a promise. Her mother, Maria, worked as a house cleaner, taking every job she could find to support them after Emma's father had left 3 years earlier. Money was always tight. New clothes were rare. Eating out was a luxury they couldn't afford. But Maria loved Taylor Swift. She played her albums while cleaning houses, humming along to Shake It Off and Love Story as she worked. Emma would catch her mother singing in the car, and for those few minutes Maria looked happy, like the weight of the world wasn't on her shoulders. Emma made a decision. I'm going to take Mom to see Taylor Swift in concert. Someday, no matter what it takes. When whispers began about Taylor planning a new tour, Emma started working. She was too young for a regular job, but she found ways. She walked neighbors' dogs every morning before school, $10 per walk. She worked weekends at a local cafe washing dishes, $12 an hour. She managed social media for small businesses she found online, $50 per project. Every cent went into a shoebox under her bed. For 2 years, while her friends went to movies and bought new clothes, Emma worked and saved. She wore the same worn jeans. She said no to every invitation that cost money. She never complained. By August 2023, she counted her savings, $847. Enough for 2 tickets, gas money to Los Angeles, and maybe a cheap hotel. She'd done it. When Eras tour tickets went on sale in November 2022, Emma had been online ready to buy, but the Ticketmaster system crashed. Millions of fans couldn't get through. Emma was devastated but determined she'd find tickets on the resale market. The problem was price. Resale tickets were $500 to $1,000 each. Emma's budget was maxed out at $800 for everything. She searched everywhere: StubHub, Vivid Seats, Facebook Marketplace. That's where she found it. A listing that seemed perfect. 2 Taylor Swift Eras tour tickets. Los Angeles, August 20th. Row 3, Section 114, $750 for both. The price was reasonable, suspiciously reasonable, but Emma was desperate. The seller's profile looked legitimate. Jessica Miller, with over 200 Facebook friends, normal photos and positive reviews from other marketplace transactions. Emma messaged her, "Hi, are the tickets still available?" Jessica replied within minutes, "Yes, still available. My daughter got sick, so we can't go anymore. I just want someone to enjoy them." It felt right. Jessica seemed kind, understanding, just a mum trying to pass along tickets. They messaged back and forth. Jessica was friendly, answering all of Emma's nervous questions. Then came the payment discussion. "Payment through Zelle or Venmo is easiest," Jessica wrote. "Once I get payment, I'll email you the tickets immediately." Emma hesitated for a moment. She'd heard you should use protected payment methods. But everyone uses Venmo, right? And Jessica seemed so nice. She sent the money, $750, everything she'd saved for 2 years. Got it, Jessica replied. Sending tickets now. Check your email in 10 minutes. 10 minutes passed. No email. 30 minutes. Nothing. An hour. Emma sent a message. Hi. I haven't received the tickets yet. No response. She sent another message. And another. And another. Jessica's profile had vanished. Blocked or deleted. Emma couldn't tell which. The tickets weren't coming. The money was gone. Emma sat on her bedroom floor, staring at her phone, her body numb with shock. She called her mother at work, and the moment Maria answered, Emma broke down. Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone stole our money. The tickets were fake. It's all gone. Maria left work immediately. They went to the police station together, Emma crying the entire way. The officer was sympathetic, but not hopeful. This happens constantly, he said. Online scams, especially with concert tickets. We'll file a report. But these people are nearly impossible to track. They use fake names, fake profiles. I'm really sorry. They went to the bank. The response was the same. Zelle transfers are instant and irreversible. There's nothing we can do. That night, Emma lay in bed staring at the ceiling. 2 years, 730 days of waking up early, working late, saying no to everything fun, gone in one click. She felt stupid, naive, like she'd deserved it somehow for being too trusting. But then the feeling changed from shame to anger. She hadn't done anything wrong. Someone had chosen to steal from her. Someone had looked at a 16-year-old kid trying to do something nice for her mum and decided to rob her. The next day, Emma grabbed her phone and started recording. No makeup, eyes red from crying, just raw emotion and truth. Hi, my name is Emma. I'm 16 years old. For 2 years I worked every single day to save money for Taylor Swift concert tickets, for me and my mum. I saved $750, every penny, and today someone stole it. They scammed me. Fake tickets, fake profile, real money, gone. The police can't help. The bank can't help. Nobody can help. I just wanted to make my mum happy. She worked so hard for us, and I wanted to give her one special night. But now we have nothing. No money, no tickets, no justice. If you're watching this, please be careful. This happened to me. It can happen to you. Don't trust anyone. Verify everything. I learned that lesson the hard way. She posted the video on TikTok with hashtags, #Taylor Swift scam, #Eras, scam, #ticket, scam, #help. Emma day 1 50,000 views. Day 2 500,000 views. Day 3 5 million views. And trending. The comments flooded in. This happened to me too. Someone send this to Taylor Swift. We need to find these scammers. Starting a GoFundMe for Emma. This is heartbreaking. Strangers began trying to help. Some offered to buy her tickets. Others shared the video. Determined to get Taylor's attention, a few people who knew about cybersecurity began investigating Jessica Miller's profile themselves. The DM that changed everything 4 days after posting the video. Emma was at school when her phone buzzed with a call from her mother. Emma, check your Instagram right now. Mom, what? Taylor Swift sent you a message. Emma's hands shook as she opened Instagram. There in her message requests was a blue verified checkmark next to the name Taylor Swift. The message read, Emma, I just saw your video, and I am so sorry this happened to you. Nobody should work that hard. only to have it stolen by thieves. You and your mom are coming to my LA show this weekend. VIP. My team will contact you with details. But more importantly, we're going to find who did this to you. Nobody steals dreams on my watch. Taylor. Emma collapsed in the school hallway, crying so hard she couldn't breathe. But this time, the tears were different. This time there was hope. Taylor Swift's legal team didn't just offer sympathy. They took action within hours. A professional cybersecurity team was analyzing Jessica Miller's fake profile. The scammer had made mistakes. Small ones, but enough. IP addresses that weren't properly masked. Photo metadata that revealed locations. The Zelle account had been linked to a real bank account, which meant a real identity. In 3 days they had a name. Brandon Hughes, 34 years old, living in Las Vegas. But it was worse than Emma's case alone. Brandon had been running a massive ticket scam operation. Over 50 people had been defrauded, losing over $100,000 combined. He'd been selling fake tickets to Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, Harry Styles, any concert with desperate fans willing to pay premium prices. Taylor's legal team forwarded all evidence to the FBI. The scale of the operation made it a federal case. Wire fraud, identity theft, and organized criminal activity. 10 days after Emma's video went viral, the news broke. Brandon Hughes had been arrested. It was the first federal prosecution of a concert ticket scammer in U.S. history. The media exploded. Taylor Swift's legal team takes down ticket scammer. Pop star goes after fraudster who targeted teen fan. First federal prosecution of concert ticket fraud. Emma's case was listed first in the charges because Taylor Swift's legal team had pushed it to priority status. Within weeks, Brandon Hughes pleaded guilty. The evidence was overwhelming. His sentence 5 years in federal prison, full restitution to all victims, and permanent ban from online marketplaces. Emma got her $750 back, plus damages for emotional distress. But more importantly, she got justice. And so did 50 other victims who'd thought they'd never see their money again. Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium, August 20th, 2023. Emma and Maria sat in the VIP section, still unable to believe any of this was real. They'd received first-class treatment, backstage passes, meet and greet, a hotel suite. Maria kept crying and saying, "Mija, is this really happening?" But Taylor had one more surprise planned. Midway through the concert, during a break between songs, Taylor addressed the crowd. "I want to tell you a story about someone very special who's here tonight. Her name is Emma Rodriguez. Emma is 16 years old, and she worked for 2 entire years every single day to save money to buy concert tickets for herself and her mother." Emma froze. The giant screens showed her face. 70,000 people were looking at her, and then a scammer stole it. All of it. A thief looked at a teenage girl's dream and decided to take it. The crowd erupted in boos. But here's what Emma did. She didn't hide. She shared her story. And because of her courage, that scammer is now in federal prison. Because in this house, we don't let thieves win. The stadium exploded with applause and cheers. "Emma, can you come up here, please?" Security helped Emma onto the stage. Her legs were shaking. Maria was crying in her seat, hands over her mouth. Taylor hugged Emma tight. "You are so brave," she said into the microphone. "You turned your pain into power. You didn't just get justice for yourself. You helped 50 other people get their money back, and you helped change the law." Emma couldn't speak. She just cried. Taylor continued, addressing the entire stadium. "Everyone listening, verify your tickets before you buy. Use official platforms with buyer protection. Don't let Emma's story become yours. But if it does happen, fight back. Document everything. Report it. Because, as Emma just proved, justice is possible. After the concert, Taylor made Emma an offer. I want you to be the face of something important. We're launching an online safety campaign for teens and young people. Will you help me? Emma said yes. The Verify Before You Buy campaign. Launched 3 months later, PSA videos featuring Taylor Swift and Emma Rodriguez free educational resources for schools, social media awareness content, partnerships with online marketplaces to improve security. The campaign's message was simple. Verify sellers, use protected payments, trust your instincts, and fight back if you're victimized. In the first year, the campaign reached over 10 million young people. Reported ticket scam cases dropped by 40% among teenagers and young adults. Emma became a teen advocate, speaking at schools and conferences about online safety and cybersecurity. She appeared on news programs, podcasts, and panels. Her story helped countless people avoid the same fate. Brandon Hughes' conviction set a precedent. In the following year, 15 more ticket scammers were arrested and prosecuted. What had once been considered just part of buying tickets online was now treated as serious criminal activity. Online marketplaces implemented stricter verification systems. Facebook and Craigslist added warnings to ticket listings. Even Ticketmaster improved their official resale platform's security. But perhaps the most important change was cultural. People stopped blaming victims. Instead of saying, "You should have known better," communities started saying, "That person committed a crime against you." Emma's video had started a conversation about who's responsible when scams happen, and the answer became clear: the scammer, not the victim. Emma is now 18 years old and attending UCLA on a scholarship funded by Taylor Swift's foundation, studying computer science with a focus on cybersecurity. She wants to build systems that protect people from the kind of fraud she experienced. She still speaks at events, sharing her story, but now she shares it not as a victim but as an advocate who changed an industry. Maria quit one of her cleaning jobs with the restitution money and some help from Taylor's foundation. She was able to cut her hours and spend more time with Emma. She still plays Taylor Swift while she works, but now the songs remind her of the night her daughter stood on stage in front of 70,000 people and proved that courage matters. The shoebox where Emma saved her money now sits on a shelf in her college dorm room. It's empty, but she keeps it as a reminder, not of what was stolen, but of what she fought to get back. Emma Rodriguez's story is not just about concert tickets or even about Taylor Swift. It's about something deeper, the choice between staying silent in shame or speaking out in courage. When Emma was scammed, she could have blamed herself and moved on. Instead, she shared her pain publicly, risking judgment and mockery. That choice changed everything. It got her justice. It helped 50 other people get justice. It changed laws. It created a movement. It turned her from a victim into an advocate. And it taught millions of people a crucial lesson. When something wrong happens to you, it's not your fault, and you have more power than you think. Taylor Swift could have just given Emma tickets and called it a day. Instead, she mobilized her legal team, pursued prosecution, and helped Emma transform her experience into education for others. Because that's what power is for, not just fixing individual problems but changing systems so the problems stop happening. Today, when someone searches how to buy concert tickets safely, Emma's face appears in educational videos, When schools teach internet safety, they show Emma's story. When young people talk about standing up for themselves, they reference the girl who took on a scammer and won. Brandon Hughes thought he was stealing from a naive teenager. What he actually did was create an activist who would help dismantle the entire scam industry he was part of. Emma worked for 2 years to buy concert tickets. She ended up building something far more valuable, a legacy of justice, courage, and change. And somewhere in federal prison, Brandon Hughes learned an important lesson. Never underestimate a Taylor Swift fan with a story to tell and the determination to fight back. Because, as Emma proved, sometimes the person you victimize becomes the person who makes sure you're the last of your kind.